Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, crypto nerds of all ages. My name is Monty Allen, and I am your crypto nerd. And today we're a day late and an algo short because this is yesterday's Algorand news. If you spot something out in the wild and you're on Twitter, hit hashtag algonews. I will find you. Come find me at RealMontyAllen on Twitter. Let's jump into it. All right, first up, Boston's Circle drives the next big thing in digital money. So Circle has been on Algo. It is a fantastic stable coin. They're getting a lot of positive press. They've got, proximity to MIT and the Algo team because they're based out of Boston. And I think that's good. It produces a lot of synergy and they can probably collaborate a little easier just because they have that availability, right? Now, this article that came to me via at Algo Family, Michael Jordan, once again, all over it, sent this out. He actually sent this out before the official Algorand tweet came out. So he was on it already. He must have some kind of an alert set up or something for the Algo news because it comes out and it's very reliable and he's got great insight. And I wanted to take a look at this article and kind of give you just a quick summary. Not everybody has time to read these things. Now, it's great. It talks about USDC and how it's grown and what the use cases are and what's going on there. But it gives a shout out to Algo and says that Algo is cheap. There it is. It is cheap. It is Boston-based. It is quick. It is a much lower cost than some of the other, blockchains that are out there. And I think that those props are very, very cumulative. Look at that. It costs $13 to send $200 between countries on other blockchains, but with USDC, because it runs on Algo, it is only a few cents. Now think if you're a corporation and you're not sending 2,000 or 200, you're sending 200,000, right? So now instead of saving $13, you're saving, $13,000 per pop. That is a significant amount. And when you talk about a company or corporation, you're talking about profit margins. Some of these corporations have thinner profit margins, so $13,000 really adds up. What if they transfer $200,000 on a daily basis? That's pretty significant. So go check this article out. I will, of course, link it in the description. But it's nice to see that Circle is getting mentioned as a real competitor to Tether. And Tether's got a lot of bad press out there. But you also notice when Tether moves or Tether makes moves, Bitcoin tends to get impacted. If USDC blows up and USDC is the one that's making moves, it could also drag along the Algorand, the Algo in general. And not to mention any other ASAs. So I'm looking forward to that. Speaking of ASAs, right, I think it's a nice transition to talk about our man Alex Trifonis, who is working on Algodex. This man has been working tirelessly, and there's just been a lot of posts about this. So, and recently, let's help him out. So first and foremost, he's working for anybody who's interested in researching DAOs, right? So we can talk about some how it's going to be governed in the future. He's also looking for some tech help. Anybody who's an experienced UIX designer, reach out to the man because he's looking for some help. He wants some assistance. That came out at I didn't post the time there, but June 28th. So just yesterday. He's looking for some assistance there. But what I really like is how engaged the community is in this project. Like, Alex is spearheading this, and he is working tirelessly. We'll see some proof of that here in just a second. But the entire community is kind of rallied around this project. So he immediately gets some responses back, the thank yous at Eldar DRM. The C4EYO tag, he's retweeting some of his stuff and talking about, hey, we're glad that you're in here to help us along and help promote this. And then, look, Algo Explorer retweets Alex Trifonis' stuff about the updated interface and the testing and how it's working. This was a video. I didn't record the video, but you can go check him out on Twitter and see some examples of what's working. So I saw Algo Explorer's tweet before I saw Alex's, probably because I wasn't even up when he tweeted this thing, because he gets up at the crack of dawn apparently to work on this stuff. But his stuff gets retweeted because the entire community is on board, and he's getting a lot of props out for this. So at OTPYRC2 Otto Pierce. And he's replying to Get Good Ked. So he's replying to somebody else who's talking about it, and we're talking about ASAs here because Yieldly is going to be listed on Algodex official, along with a whole bunch of other ASAs. So when we talk about ASAs, we're talking about Yieldly is in that mix. Look, Opal is going to be on there. Opal, I think Opal because it's supposed to be like opulence. So OPUL is going to be on there, right? So we're going to be able to have Yieldly, Opal, and we've got a whole bunch of these other ASAs that are going to get listed on the Algodex. And when you think about this ASA market, it really is just the very, very beginning. The ERC market has matured over, 2.5, 3 years. Really, it's kind of come to its own fruition, its own, kind of peaked. Probably we had a glut of, just crap coins out there, and it's kind of filtered down a little bit, and some of the cream has risen to the top. We haven't hit that point yet, but we're going to, and it's going to be fun to watch that progression go. And there's going to be some real winners in there too. I have no doubt in my mind that there are going to be some early winners that come out of this thing really huge on some of those ASAs. Now, remember when I told you that, the man is tireless? Check him out. He's up at 5:23. He's tweeting stuff. He's on a 5 a.m. schedule. He's talking about working 12 plus hours a day, including weekends. So much to do, but he loves doing what he's doing. I hope some of you got to see his clubhouse or listen to his clubhouse last night. I unfortunately missed it, but I convinced Alex in his crazy schedule to meet up with me at 6 p.m. Eastern time today. So Alex and I are going to have a conversation today at 6 p.m. Eastern. I will post it here on YouTube. I'll ask him some questions. If you've got questions that you want to ask him, shoot me a message or tag me on Twitter, and I will, or place them in the comments here, and we'll ask some of those questions of him today at 6 o'clock Eastern. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell so you know when we go live, and it should be a good time. Now, last but not least, just a little fun today. So I feel sometimes that the Algo community, the Algorand community, has this identity crisis because we go by a lot of names. So I'm not sure. I got to put all of these tags in there to catch everybody, because some of us are the Algo fam, some of us are the Algonauts, right? So Algo fam, the Algonauts. I think there's like a newsletter that Algorand puts out that calls us the Algonauts, and that makes sense, right? Because we're going to the moon, everybody says. The Algo army. Very few people seem to like that one, but that one picked up, I think, probably because there was an influx of people from XRP, and they are the XRP army, and it just kind of seemed to go, and it's a good alliteration. A for Algo, A for Army. I saw somebody post Algo Air Force one time. That one didn't pick up. Algo Crew, literally 0 points. I don't know why I threw that one in there. Probably could have put Algo Nerds or Algo something, whatever. I don't know. If you've got another Algo, tag for the group in general, let me know what it is. But so far, AlgoFam and Algonauts seem to be really kind of neck and neck. I left this post up. Come find me on Twitter. Make your voice heard, just for funsies, because I think it's interesting, and I feel like, eventually the AlgoFam and the Algonauts, one of those two is going to win out, but I'm not sure which one it is yet. If you've got strong feelings, let me know. All right, that's all I have today. I will see you all at 6 p.m. Eastern time for a great conversation. Stay safe out there in crypto land. May your profiles, your portfolios always see more green than red. Buckle up for the moon, and we'll talk to you next time.